Hi there, it's Palmina here from Mystical Touch, and I'm bringing you this week's weekly card from the 1st of September. It's spring here in Australia. It's so exciting. It's beautiful. I'm outside. I'm going to do this week's reading outside. It's become one of my favourite spots to sit where I am, and so this one might be a little bit lengthy, but hey, that's me with my talking. Happy spring, or happy whatever it is over in your world. It's just a great feeling today. It's new moon today. My gosh, it is new moon today. There's so much happening. We're in Mercury retrograde. So much. Anyway, so lots of stuff going on, planetary stuff. So I'm going to leave that to the experts or the astrologists and that to talk about. So if you want to know about all those things, I will touch on them slightly, but I'm not going to go into depth with those. I'll stick to the cards today. And so, yes, today, the 1st of September, right through till the 7th of September next week, I've already pulled a card. I've already done the cleansing and and boost of energy to everybody, lots of love to everybody, and really feeling great about this day today. So I'm just going to give you a little look-see at what I look at. So this is an amazing little tree that sits at the front of where I am, and I just love it. So much greenery. Look. Greenery. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, back to the cards. So I've already pulled a card this week. Just incredible. It's the 1st of spring, great time of the year. Everyone always feels amazing at this time, other than the hay fever and stuff. Sorry everybody, but I suffer with that too. And so I've decided to use the flower therapy deck from Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. It was just really appropriate to use that scene, as it's all about flowers and spring. So I'm going to get straight into it, and here we go. I have pulled laughter, and spring is all about smiling and laughing and being happy. So I just, you can't make this stuff up, seriously. So let's get to it. As the card says, hopefully you can see that well. I'll try and hold my hand as steady as possible. So, laughter, what does that mean for us? What is it telling us for over this next week? Seriously, we all know, everyone has been talking, I've even been saying it in my posts and things like that, that it's been horrific these last few years, probably 4 or 5 years even. And this last couple of weeks, for some of you, you may find that with retrograde having gone retro yesterday, that a lot of people say that the next few weeks are going to be quite difficult with regards to Mercury going retro, meaning that, computer glitches and communication, hostility, all sorts of stuff. It's all about the in the retro, as in revisiting, revising, rejuvenating, revitalizing, re-looking, reversing, everything's about when it comes to retro. So I think it's about a mindset as well. Don't get me wrong, it is a time that it allows us to sit back and look at things, but the energy for this next week, as I've pulled this card here, is really about laughter. It's about lightness. It's about looking within and going, what light can I make out of this situation? Do you know what I'm saying? So even though we may be looking back because of the retrograde, don't forget that it's also new moon today. So new moon meaning it's time to set our intentions for all the wishes and abundance and all the amazing, wonderful things and better. Don't always remember to say this or better after all your wishes. Do you know what I mean? So let the universe know that, you do have some sort of guidelines in what you're after, but you're allowing it to be open to receive, that or even bigger and better things that the universe may have planned for you. So remember that. So it's new moon. So as much as it's about, re-looking at things and making sure that we've, crossed our T's, dotted our I's and all that sort of stuff, it's new moon today. So be mindful that these next couple of weeks, it's really powerful to start setting those intentions, and really it's about being happy and joyful, being positive, which is what setting your intentions is about. And even when you're revisiting things because of the retro, it's about when you're looking at these things and when you're setting your intentions and re-looking at stuff, it's about looking at the positive in it and sending the positive energy out to the universe about what it is that you're looking at or revisiting, or setting in your intentions for. So ensure that you are doing that. Make sure that you're around people, places and situations that make you happy, or when you are in those places and situations, look at the positive in that. Make sure you're keeping it lighthearted. Make sure that there's joy there, because there is always joy to be found. There's always laughter to be found. There's always lightness to be found. So it's all about being happy and joyful in our thoughts, and make sure that our minds are in the right frame of mind in order to stay happy and joyful. This card is all about laughter. Look at it, It's the first day of spring. My goodness, it's so exciting. Like, I'm just wanting to laugh and burst out and all sorts of stuff. And don't get me wrong, I've got a hell load of stuff that I've got to get done over these next few weeks. But, and I'm revisiting things, I'm just about finishing a diploma, and I'm re-looking at everything and reassessing and rejigging and all sorts of stuff about things that I've been working on probably over this past 12 months but haven't actually put into place yet, and ready to sort of launch come October, November. So it's about re-looking at things, reassessing and going, what, do I want to be doing this stuff? Do I not want to be doing this? Recategorizing and reprioritizing, or getting rid of, stuff like that, like decluttering and all that sort of stuff, decluttering the mind, decluttering goals that maybe don't suit you anymore. It's okay to make changes, that sort of thing, and just being really, really excited about the things that you do want to put in place. I really keep getting the number 3, so I really feel that you need to work in 3s. So maybe if you're setting really big goals for yourself, maybe work on 3s, or 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 days, that sort of thing. The 3's coming through really strongly for some reason, so it's not to be ignored. It means something really strong. 3, funnily enough, there you go, there's my memory, a bit foggy this morning because I'm still up asleep. 3's also represent joy and happiness and celebrations and fun and that sort of thing with numerology. So there you go, that's what this energy is about. It's about laughter, it's about joy, it's about having fun and really keeping your spirits high. The second you hear someone laugh, you start laughing yourself and you just feel your body relax. So, relax, don't forget the re's, relax, and really do what's right for you. And, I don't mean that in a horrible way and being horrible towards anybody else, but re-look at your life and really look at, what's working for you and what isn't working for you. And just make sure that whatever it is, it actually puts a smile on your face and, brings so much inner joy. So, really dig deep and look within you and just see what it is that you really gel with when you're thinking about things. How does your body feel and how does it make you feel? Me doing these vids, I don't do them that often. I've gotten slack. I used to do heaps more before, so I will, I'm re-looking at that. And, I love it. I love them. I just love doing them. So guess what I'll be doing more of? That's definitely one of my 3's, that sort of stuff. So please go out there and have some fun. Do whatever, I don't know, get down and dirty, whatever that means to you in any way or form. And just have lots of fun, honestly, and just, love yourself, really love yourself, and tell yourself, this, I'm going to end it on this. I'm going to end it on, look at yourself in the mirror. And if you can't look at yourself in the mirror, this is something I do every morning. I look myself in the mirror, eye to eye, and I tell myself, and I've been doing this for years, I tell myself, Palmina, I love you. I really, really love you. And there are great experiences coming your way today, Palmina. Great experiences coming your way today, Palmina. So if you can't do that, obviously replace Palmina with your name or whatever name you want to use. If you are still struggling to look at yourself directly in the eye through the mirror, then, you know, don't look in the mirror. Look against the wall. Look against maybe a small mirror. Look against something else, but be in that zone and say it to you and really, really mean it. I mean, I just see my eyes glisten when I say that. So, you know, the eyes are the way through to the soul. So there you go. So my soul just loves it. And it doesn't mean that I love myself because I think I'm friggin' gorgeous or got the best hair or great body and that. No, it just means that I love who I am. And I truly do. And I love you. I truly do as well. I just ooze with love for all of you. So go out, have an amazing day. Go make yourself laugh. Pretend, fake it till you make it. You know how faking laughter actually makes you really laugh, so go out and do that. So from me to you, mwah, lots of love, lots of squishy love bug hugs from me to you, and have an amazing day. Great week ahead, guys. Stay positive. Mwah. Bye.